Guys and gals are racing tonight, but this is what he wants to do. This is what he thinks. We need to make it exciting and fun for the crowd and the athletes, and they're doing a great job here.
They sure are, and we're moving now into our final 4 events of the night. We've got the High School Girls Championship Mile, the Women's Pro Mile, the High School Boys Championship Mile, and the Men's Pro Mile. So lots of exciting races ahead, and they're introducing the field now for the Hoka High School Girls Championship Mile. And Carrie, this is going to be a fun one.
This is going to be super fun. I mean, we have athletes that we've seen here in the past, but we also have some new athletes that weren't here. So, I mean, I think that it's so cool because these athletes maybe haven't raced here at Festival of Miles, but they've seen each other. They know of each other. They're pumped to be here. And so when you're excited, that's when you see great things. So I'm excited. I'm hoping I see great things.
We'll take a look now at our start list. We've got Rose Macharski, Justine Praisano, Ellery Lincoln, Isabel Ilori, Kiara Daly, Addison Dornkamp, Charlotte Bell, Nicole Humphreys, Chloe Heiler, Olivia Cieslak, Logan St. John Kletter, Stella Kermes, Allie Ince, Allie Zealand, and Abby Faith Cheeseman in this one. 15 athletes, and going to be an exciting one.
We have 6 athletes returning and 6 athletes that were in the top 9 from last year. It was a very, very fast race last year. Charlotte Bell is the defending champion. She set that new record last year, breaking Tatum Davis's record. So yeah, we're excited. This is going to be a good one. 4:41.33 was the record that Charlotte Bell set last year.
We got to hear earlier from Allie Zealand, the top seed. She's off to Liberty University next year, and next to her is Allie Ince from Normal, Illinois, who's headed to the University of Oregon.
Allie Ince led for most of this race last year. We'll see if she uses that tactic again this year.
And they're off. It's the Hoka High School Girls Championship Mile here at the Hoka Festival of Miles, and they're being paced by Layla Almarsi, D2 All-American miler. 4:32 pace is what they're aiming for.
Well, Allie Ince is coming off of a great indoor season. She also did finish up her basketball season. We talk a lot about that. You know, she is a multi-sported athlete. She loved it, and she wanted to get through her senior year with it. So not playing basketball now outdoors maybe gives her a little bit more of a chance to have fresher legs when she needs to run. And, you know, it's just different. I loved playing basketball too. It was something that filled my soul, but now she's 100% into this running thing. She's going to Oregon next year. And this is exactly where we saw her last year. She was out in front, kind of commanding the lead and wanting to see if she could hold on.
Well, Allie Ince up in the lead, 1:09 through 4:09. Olivia Cieslak and Allie Zealand also up there, but they're the top 5, 6, 7 athletes all right together through 409 meters. Ince doesn't mind being up at the front and finds her way right on the inside of lane 1 and able to follow Layla Almasri, the pacer.
Allie Zealand is one we have to talk about. She just ran 4:17, beating pros and collegiate athletes earlier in May. She also is coming off the World Cross Country where she was 16th for the for the world, and she ran for the US. She was second at Foot Locker this year. She's run 9:47, 4:37 indoors. Allie Zealand is having a phenomenal senior year. She's going to go and run for her mom next year. Her mom was a great athlete, so we've talked a lot about her, but here we go. She's answering the call of the Pacers starting to pick it up. She moves around Allie Ince.
And Logan St. John Kletter moves into second. Allie Ince there in third alongside Chloe Hewler.
St. John Kletter ran really well at her state meet, ran 4:38. So she knows how to run. She said she has to start pushing harder in the middle of these races. The older you get, it doesn't get any easier, athletes. When you're running the mile, it is so hard to push in the middle of the races, but you have to do that, much like the third 200 of an 800. But Allie Zealand right now, you can see that she's got that. She's used to running right now. She's used to running against big packs, and so even though she's homeschooled and she doesn't run on a high school team, she puts herself in these races to know and to learn how to compete any which way she needs to.
Allie Zealand leading the charge right now at compact arms and very powerful down the home stretch. Allie Ince and Logan St. John Kletter duking it out in second. Chloe Hewler in that group as well.
Keeping an eye on that time. 4:41 is the record. Allie Ince wants to run very fast, and I think she's going for it. Or excuse me, Allie Zealand.
Allie Zealand, big gap on the field with 300 meters to go. Charlotte Bell has moved into second. The meet record holder, Logan St. John Kletter and Allie Ince in that chase pack, but it's all Allie Zealand right now. 200 to go, Perry.
Yeah, she's got to go for it right here. You can see those lights in the back. She's striding out as hard as she can. She has that strength from the 2 mile. Here we go, last 150.
Allie Zealand, your top seed coming into this one. She's off to Liberty University next year. The New Balance Nationals indoor champ in the 2 mile. And now she's your Hoka Festival of Miles champion. Allie Zealand, 4:30.38. What a finish for Allie Zealand.
Is that
That's
a new national record? That's a new national record. Sadie Engelhart will be coming up soon, but she just set it at Mount Sac this year, 4:31. We went 4:30.38 for Allie Zealand.
And Zealand closes that down in 64 seconds. That seemed like it was way out there when they came through 218 through 800. A massive negative split for Allie Zealand, and just closed so hard to run 4:30.38 and set a new national record in the outdoor mile.
Well, I mean, you could just see she was so patient in this race. We're watching her here on with 1 lap to go. Just look at her, calm, her shoulders are relaxed, her arms where they need to be. The chase back is coming, but she just kept that pressure on. Here you can see she's getting into that sprint phase where she's starting to kind of tighten up a little bit, but look how hard her arms are working. People don't think those arms do anything for you as a runner. Well, they sure do. They propel your legs. Look how hard she is running, athletes. This is what we do in this sport. You run all the way to the finish line, and if you can, like Allie Zealand set a new national record of 4:30.38. That's awesome. We just saw history in the making.
Allie Zealand with a national record came in with a 4:36 1600 seed time and comes out with a 4:30.38 personal best, Festival of Miles champion, and a new national record.
Wow. You know, she's run really well over the grass, over the track this year. She's mixing it up. But when I saw her out in San Diego for Foot Locker, she just is having fun with it. She loves what she does. She trains really hard. Her family's very important to her. She's very well rounded. She plays a lot of instruments. She's doing things the right way, and she's running really fast because of it. I think she's just keeping it fresh and enjoying every step of the way.
Allie Zealand gets the win. Charlotte Bell ran 4:35.70 to finish second. Allie Ince 4:35.96 to finish third. Both of those times breaking the old meet record that was set. We actually had 6 athletes run faster than Charlotte Bell ran in 2023. Allie Ince, Charlotte Bell, and Allie Zealand, your top 3. Zealand gets the Festival of Miles win and a national record. I'm excited, Carrie, to hear what she's got to say to Billy down on the track in just a moment here.
Well, she's equally as nice as she is fast, and I think that's what it is. You can just see it. She's elated for everyone around her. She brought that entire field along with her. They ran very fast. I mean, give it up to Charlotte Bell, defending champion, and comes back and runs super fast again. And Allie Ince, I mean, she just proves time and time again how fast she can be.
National record, Allie Zealand, one more time. We had a lot of the athletes fill out what their goals were for the meet, and she wrote she run it a run 4:35. She ran 4:30. Unbelievable. What just happened?
Oh my gosh, I have no idea. I was not expecting that at all. But I felt really good. And I just trusted in God and just felt great throughout the race. So thankful for this opportunity and all these great competitors to race against. So it's great.
At 600 meters to go, you decided to just make a crazy move, and you kind of dropped the rest of the field. Some of the girls thought they might be able to come back to you. You know, what was going through your mind with 600 to go?
Yeah, I had planned with 600 to go for each 200 to just try to clip down as much as I could. So I knew that when that time came, I just had to go, even though it hurt so bad. But I just felt good and just tried to push as hard as I could. And so thankful for the pacer to take me all the way through, and it was really great.
Awesome. So, you know, you're homeschooled, so you don't have like a team that you run for in high school, but talk about how these girls become part of your team. You took second at Foot Locker. You know, your parents were both great runners, but talk about the running community and what that means to you.
It means so much. All these girls are so great, and I've loved getting to know them through experiences like Foot Locker and all these places where I've been able to really get to know them and race against them, and just so thankful for them and their great competition and just being great friends. So they're great.
Hoka Festival of Miles. You guys had a big photo shoot last night. You got all the smoke and the lights here, this atmosphere, the weather. You know, what was your favorite part? And just talk about that experience.
Oh my gosh, I just love the whole environment. It's great. Last year I watched this meet and I was like, oh, I have to go next year. It just is so fun, and yeah, it's a great meet. So hype. I loved it.
So, you know, the guys always talk about how this is the big meet for them to break 4, and all the hypes around last year. 4 broke 4. 2 years ago, 2 broke 4. But you just ran a national record. That's putting the girls' mile on the map. You know, talk about how cool that is.
I can't believe it. It's so crazy. This is like a dream come true. Honestly, this is amazing.
Anything else you want to say to anyone out there and watching? I mean, you're the best right now, ever.
So thankful for my parents and my coach, and for my cousin who came out with me today. Just so many great supporters. Thank you all for coming and supporting me.
One more big round of applause, Allie!
And that's Allie Zealand, Hoka Festival of Miles champion, and a new national record, 4:30.38. Carrie, what are your thoughts?
Whew, I mean, I just love the fact that her family is so into it. Like, every time I hear her speak, you could just see the amount of support that she has. Her mom and dad, both great runners, and they've done it right. So bravo to mom and dad as well.
Well, more action still to come. We've got up next, it's the Drury Hotels Women's Mile. Lots of exciting professional athletes in this one. And Carrie, what do you most